guys, it's Bella and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I have my first plan with me for February, so the week of January the 30th to February the 5th, and I'm using this really awesome kit from Sugar Pop Fizz. This is the November mystery mailer kit, which is like a nostalgia theme, which is so cute. So that's probably what I'm going to title the video, just because these kits don't actually have names. So it does come with all of these cute mini sheets. So we've got the date covers in hollow, these cute little deco pieces in hollow, and then this one as well, and the clusters in hollow, and then the rest is in rainbow. So we've got these hearts, these other hearts, and then just some more little hearts. And then the kit itself, so we've got the headers, which are in hollow, and this is an add-on. So the kit itself doesn't come with the headers, but you can add on the headers, or you can add on the headers and like another labels page. So I have it with the headers add-on. And then this is the kit itself. So we've got these layering sheets, and these are all in rainbow, which is really cute. And then the kit itself, I just realized there was a little die cut. That's the other thing. Never mind. We have the kit itself. I have this all out of order. Let me sort this out. So we have full boxes, and we've got some extra ones. So again, mix of rainbow and hollow there. And then we've got the bottom washi and headers, like date covers page, the half boxes and deco, my brain is blanking, and then some labels and some sidebar items. So yes, and then it did also come with some cute little die cuts that match the deco as well, which I may or may not pull in shall I need them, but yeah. So I'm going to get started and set up the base, and then I will zoom in and do the day by day, but yeah. Okay, so starting off with the base, as always, putting in the washi strips, and because these ones weren't like pre-cut, I did have to trim them on both sides, so they're like technically the same length on both sides, and I probably could have kept it that way because I did end up pulling the leftover part into the sidebar just to extend the sidebar. But yeah, so I guess recapping the week, I think this was the first week that I started working like an extra day, because for the month of February I was working 5 days instead of 4 days, just because I picked up like an extra shift in a different department. So this was the first week that I did that. It was also my dad's birthday on the weekend, so had a little bit of like prep for that in the week. Like I bought his present, and then we did actually like celebrate his birthday and everything. What else happened this week? I'm just trying to have a look. I got some happy mail, which was very exciting. What else? Worked on videos, did the usual thing. I'm just trying to like look to see like what I actually did during the week. I got my nails done, which are the videos that are in this spread, which are like my Valentine's nails. So that was very exciting. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of like anything in particular to talk about, like in terms of like the weekly plans as such. But like I'll get into like my plans when I do the day by day. So yeah, and then I think here I'm just trying to work out how I wanted to do the boxes, because I wanted to work out which box to do on the sidebar, and then how I wanted to do the full boxes. So the extra page, like the extra sheet of boxes were in hollow, and the ones in the kit were in rainbow. So I just decided to alternate between rainbow and hollow, which meant that I didn't get to use that like Skittles box, like the like sweets box, I guess, which was fine. And I also really wanted to use that like rainbow like flower pattern, but I didn't end up using that either, just because it just didn't work with the pattern that I was doing. And then I did also like want to use all the colors as well, because like there was like a nice range of colors in the spread. So yeah, I think I'm just struggling to put the headers down. And then with the headers, I tried to sort of like make it so it wasn't the same thing for each day, if that makes sense. So like I tried to follow like the pattern all the way down the header sheet, and then yeah, I don't know how to explain what I'm doing, but yeah, so I think I'm just finishing doing that. But I really loved the theme of this kit. So this was the November mystery, and I remember when Mallory posted the sneak of the like kit, I was like, oh my god, I definitely need this, because originally I think I was trying to work out like which subscription I wanted for the year, because I wanted to do like at least one planner subscription, which now I have two. But yeah, when I saw this like sneak, I was like, oh my god, I need it. And I knew I was going to use it sometime in the summer, just because it has like the bright colors and everything and the summery vibes. And honestly, I probably could have used this for my birthday, because I am a 90s baby. Like, I grew up in like the 2000s, so like I had a Tamagotchi, like I went to Blockbuster, like all that kind of stuff. Like, pretty sure I had a Beanie Baby at one point, and a Polly Pocket. I remember my dad used to go to Melbourne for work, and I remember I think once or twice when he came back, he brought me like Polly Pocket toys, like not the actual like Polly Pocket in the like capsule kind of thing itself, but like there used to be like Polly Pocket toys that you could like decorate their clothes and stuff. Like, it had like glitter glue and stuff, and you put it in like a thing, and yeah, I don't know. I remember like he got me like stuff like that, but it kind of worked out well that I was using this for my dad's birthday, because I feel like a lot of the like nostalgic elements of my childhood I experienced with my dad. Like, I'm pretty sure he bought me like the Tamagotchi that I had as a kid. I'm pretty sure I had like a knockoff one. Like, I didn't actually have like a proper Tamagotchi. I had like a knockoff one, but it was fine. Like, he bought it for me. Like, we used to go to Blockbuster all the time together. Like, there's like the little Goosebumps book in there as well. Like, we used to go to the library together. So yeah, like I would spend a lot of time with my dad, because my mum worked weekends, so I would spend my weekends pretty much with my dad, and then like during the week with my mum, because my dad would work all day, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, it just ended up being like a perfect kind of kit for this week. And like, yeah, it works really well because it's still summer here in Australia. So yeah, so I just did the sidebar. So I put the habit trackers, the weekly sidebar, and then like a box for my habit, not my habit, my highlight. And I had some space, so I just put like one of those like layering sort of washi pieces, and then the rest of the bottom washi. And then here I'm putting the date covers, and I'm pretty sure my camera like cut off at one point and I didn't even realize. So it'll switch to me doing like the date cover deco sort of section. So yeah, sorry that this is like zoomed out too. But yeah, I did put the deco in the kit, and then I just pulled in some of these like little foiled sheets as well, just to add some of the foiled elements on the top. And then I'm pretty sure it'll switch to the day by day after. So yeah, so now starting off on the day by day, first thing I marked in on Monday was work. So I knew that I wanted to use the half boxes for work, just because there was only like, I think 5 or 6 half boxes in the kit. So that kind of worked out well. And then I used some of the deco pieces that I had left over, because I tried not to use all of the deco at the top so that I could use some in the spread. So I pulled in a deco piece and a work script that I made, just to mark in work. And I have no idea what I'm doing here. I think I was either trying to fix my YouTube in the background, or trying to find my pen, or trying to do something. I don't know. But yes. And then I marked in receiving some happy mail. So I received my order from 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 So yeah, it's like a really gorgeous like Valentine's kit. It's the Kitnish Just art from, I believe it was last year, like the XOXO kind of design. And then I picked up the Cupid foil bundle from 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚘𝚘 as well. So really excited to plan that spread. So that Happy Mail sticker is from Stuck on Your Designs. Super old, I've had it for a long time. I'm sort of trying to like use my stash before I buy new stickers. So there's that. Then I had a nap because I was kind of exhausted from work. So that nap sticker is from Marshmallow Studio. Then NCT 127 had their repackaged album, which was super exciting. My camera died again, I don't know if you noticed. But yeah, I really liked the new songs that they added. So that's really exciting. So I used the AirPod sticker from Style Planner, and then we went to Pilates. So that Pilates girl is from Fox and Cactus. And I ended the day just watching some more Gossip Girl because I was rewatching season 2 of like the original Gossip Girl. So yeah, so that sticker is from Paper and Milk. Then on Tuesday, the first thing I marked in was doing my voiceover for one of my videos. I can't remember if this is the week. I think this was the week that I was like trying to edit some videos, and then next week I edited more and like mass uploaded quite a few videos. But I think this was the voiceover for my Lunar New Year spread, possibly. I'm not too sure. No, this was, geez, I don't even know. Like all my weeks are like out of order. I don't know, but I did a voiceover for video, and then I think I uploaded later on in the day. But yes, I washed my hair, I brought the bins in, and then I went to work. I booked my nails, and then what else did I do? And then I uploaded a video, well, pre-uploaded a video, which, like I said, I don't remember what I uploaded at this point. I'm thinking it might have been the 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚘 plan with me, because the other one went up the week before. I think maybe that's what I edited. Yeah, so I think it was the 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚘𝚘 plan with me, which was this simply watercolor kit, possibly. But yeah, so for my voiceover, that microphone is from 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚑. The shampoo and conditioner is from 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗. The bin icon is from 𝚘𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚑. And then the laptop is from Purple Bunny Prints. But yeah, we decided to like make an actual appointment for my nails, because normally I just sort of like walk in, and I tend to go like when it's not too busy, so it's not that bad for like a walk-in. But because my mum had gotten her nails done with me for like the previous design, so she wanted to get her nails redone as well. And because she was working 9 to 5 this week, we had to like book appointments that sort of like made sense. So she made hers for like, I think 4:30 or something, so she was able to leave early, or like 5 because she was able to leave early. And then I made mine for 4 because my design was a bit more intricate, and also because I finished work like early, but I didn't want to be there like too early and then have to waste time like waiting for my mum, if that makes sense. So yeah, so we ended up like booking our nails that day. Like we sent the email to the place, and like I sent them like a picture of my design and everything. And then the owner got back to me like I think a couple of days later, just like with the quote and everything, just to make sure that I was happy with it. Because I do get hard gel like overlay, and then like gel polish on top, just because my nails are like super like bendy. I used to get acrylics, but I feel like the acrylics made it worse. So yeah, I sort of stopped doing that, and yeah, definitely liking the hard gel more. So yeah, then on Wednesday I just marked in that my Babe Box subscription was charged, which I actually think was charged the next day because there was like an issue with like the stock like inventory thing. I don't know. It was like a thing. Anyways, I had work that day, which like I said, this was my first Wednesday working, which was fun. Like I was doing pricing, which was fun. I've done it before and I do really enjoy it because the day goes pretty quickly and it's a short day. Like it's a 7-hour shift, so not too bad. I marked in picking up my beauty loop box, which was super exciting. Then I had to buy my dad's birthday present, which I bought him a backgammon sort of set. I had a nap, I went to Pilates, and then I uploaded, well, like my plan only went live, but I wrote upload. So yeah, the Bilju sticker was from the GP Studio. The makeup sticker was from Once More With Love, the shopping girl and the Pilates girl from Fox and Cactus. The nap stickers were from Honeybee Shop, and then the planner was left over from Pink Diamond Planner. So yeah. Then on Thursday, I marked in getting up early. Like I had a pretty productive day because I had like things planned. Like I had driving, and then I had a facial, and then I also wanted to film and just do some other things. So that coffee cup is from Paper Milk. Then I pulled some stickers. So that girl is from Fox and Cactus. I had a driving lesson, which I believe this was, I can't remember if this was the day that like I attempted parking and like he guided me through it, but like I finally got it because like reverse parking is something that my brain just does not understand. Or if this was the day that like I did it perfectly like without him guiding me, but regardless, I had a driving lesson. It was really good. I have yet to book my test. I tried to have a look the other day to see if there's any spots, and like there's literally nothing available. So I think I'm just going to keep like just doing my lessons till I feel like really comfortable, and then hopefully I can go for my test, but I'm not trying to like stress myself out about it. Then I received Happy Mail from Fox and Cactus, which was super exciting because I had placed that order. I think it was like 2 weeks before this. So like, and then it shipped like the week prior. So it was really exciting. Then I had a facial, which was really nice. Like my esthetician, try to say that really fast. She's so nice. Like she's super chatty. Like we had a good chat. I love going to her. But yeah, I was really happy with getting my facial and having some sort of like me time. Then when I got back, I filmed my Plannerly, which this was my Lunar New Year spread because I remember that I filmed it, and like the lighting was kind of wonky because I started filming at like 4:30 or something like that in the afternoon. And then I marked in sleeping early because I was kind of exhausted, and like obviously like with a facial and stuff, you kind of get relaxed, and you know, it makes sense that you feel tired afterwards. So yeah. So the car icon is from Carly Plans. The mail icon was from Stock on New Designs. Facial icon from Very Cute Designs. Filming from Once More With Love, and then the slip early is from Arctic Paper Studio. Then Friday I had work. And then I went to the city to get my nails done, which I did have a little bit of time to kill before my appointment. So I went and got some bubble tea. I got like a lychee, I think it was like a lychee green tea with aloe vera. Oh my god, it was so refreshing because it was kind of hot that day. Then I went to get my nails done, which took a couple of hours. And then my mum had her appointment, so she was still there when I had finished. So I just sort of like went and walked around, had a look at like a few different shops, and then met up with her when she finished. Then we went and had dinner at GYG, which is like a Mexican chain, I guess. So we both had nachos, which was really nice. And then I had a YouTube binge when I got home. So yeah, the bubble tea sticker is from Style Planner. The nails are from Paper and Milk. The sort of eating sticker is from Paper K, and then the laptop was left over from Pink Diamond Planner. Then on Saturday, I marked in Sarah's went retrograde, which is just another fun little astrology tidbit. Like, don't ask me what it means. I don't really know. I'm still sort of like learning about astrology. Like, I would love to do like some of those like online courses that are like that teach you about like the different trends and like how to read your own birth chart and all that kind of stuff, because I find that really interesting. And I want to do like an astrocartography thing as well, which sort of shows you like where in the world you should like live and travel to like thrive. But like, I don't know. Anyways. I had work, then I had a long nap after work, and then it was really hot. We had ice cream, and then I marked in feeling exhausted because I was a little burnt out because this was my first like week working like a full like 37 hours or something, because I normally work about 30. So I was feeling a little burnt out, but yeah. So most of those stickers are from Once More With Love, and then the ice cream is from Fox and Cactus, and the Feeling Drained was from Coffee Monsters Co. Then I marked in my dad's birthday, so that sticker is from A Little Spark, I believe, because yeah, it was my dad's 60th. I marked in having a lazy morning because I wasn't actually going to see him until the evening, so I just sort of like chilled in the morning. Then we went and did a grocery run. I had a YouTube binge, and then I washed my hair and got ready for dinner because we were going out for dinner, which was super nice. We ended up going somewhere different because normally we like tend to stick to going to like the casino and stuff for birthdays, but Dad decided on going to a Thai restaurant, sort of like in the area, like not too far from where I live, which is really nice. But yeah, and like we hadn't been there before, but like it's pretty well known, like in the area that we live. Like it's a very well-renowned restaurant. So yeah, so I used the like chopstick stickers from Carly Plans for that, and I tried to put some like foil as well, just to sort of like emphasize how like exciting it was, I guess, like that it was a special event. But yeah, and then I think I like missed out on some stickers, but they'll be tagged in my Instagram, and some of them are things I always use, so that's fine. I'm just filling in my sidebar, which I forgot to tick off my habits, so I will do that in the outro. And then I'm pretty sure I filled my like highlight off camera. So yeah, that's it for the spread, and I'll see you in the outro. Okay, so here is the finished spread, and I actually like how it turned out. When I first started planning it, I was like kind of unsure, firstly because I don't really use bright colors like this very often, and also like trying to make sure that I used the boxes, but then also like had some white space because it is quite busy. And again, I have forgotten to tick off my habits. Let me quickly do this while I attempt to talk at the same time. But yeah, like overall, I do really like how this turned out. I did also add in my weekly highlight off camera just because I forgot to pull a sticker for it, which is my bad. But yeah, so my weekly highlight this week was that I had good parking, because one of my issues with my driving is my reverse parking, and I think this was like the week that I can't remember if I like nailed it perfectly or like I got better at it. So yeah, anyways, I will show you what I have left from the kit, because I realize my outros are always super long because I just kind of recap the week, even though I've just done that on the voiceover. But yeah, so I'll show you what I have left from the little sheets. So I have the rest of the date covers, which I did find that like the date covers were a little too big to fit into like next to the days, if that makes sense, but that just might be for this spread. I'll see how it goes with some of the other mystery kits that I will get from the shop, because I do have the December one, which I'm using in June, and then the January one, which I'm using in September, and then I'm also thinking of using the February one in September as well, because it's like a spring theme. But anyway, so yeah, I have some of the date dots left, which is always good to have date dots in hollow because I feel like I never have enough in hollow. I also have a lot of these, like, what are these called? Like sprinkles and like layering things, just because it's not really something that I do in my planning style, but I did try to use one down here for something fun, but again, I can keep these to pull into other spreads because they're pretty like universal, like flowers and diamonds and hearts. Didn't use these, but I might keep this for like, I don't know, something fun, like a crafting project or something. And then I did pull one of the hearts off camera up the top here because normally I would put deco, but seeing as I used most of the deco at the top and then the rest in the kit, in the spread, I just did that. Then again, like just more heart clusters. I used a few of these pieces, but not all of them. So that is that. Yeah, and then just, yeah, you can sort of see what I've used, what I haven't used. But again, I will get the hang of like using these things with the future kits that I have because they all sort of come in like a similar format. So you get like a few sheets of those little pages and then like these sheets as well. So I've used all the headers and then like these sort of layering sheets, which I'm pretty comfortable with using like flags and shapes because I normally do that anyway. It's more like this kind of stuff. And then also because it was quite pattern heavy as well, which I know the future ones, like the patterns aren't as strong. So yeah, again, we'll get the hang of using these and I will put these into my like leftover sticker book as well, probably. And I feel like these would work better if I had more like script stickers as such, because I tend to just write in a lot of what I do. So yeah, like for example, if I had like a Pilates script, I probably could have done that as like a label, which is sort of what I tried to do up here with the like Sarah's retrograde, and then here with like the sleep early. So again, something to think of for future planning, like when I have more script stickers and things like that. But that is those sheets. And then from the like full kit itself, have a couple of full boxes. I just used the extra ones because I wanted to sort of like alternate between the rainbow and the hollow, just to bring more of that hollow into the spread. And the extra boxes had the hollow on them, so I tried to go like rainbow, hollow. Yeah, anyway, so that's why I have these ones left. Just have two of these bigger sort of like third labels, I guess is what they would be, left. And then one little quarter box. These flags, just because they're basically like a full label as such. And again, I would need like a script sticker or something just to go over that. Then I just have the sidebar and then just some of these checklists. But yeah, all in all, I'm really happy with how this turned out. And for my first time trying, firstly, this format and then also like this kind of style, I really like how it turned out. So yeah, I will be using more kits from this shop in the future, and they will be in this format as well. So like I will get used to planning with like the kits from the shop. Although I think her like in-shop kits are slightly different because I know she's reformatted them recently. But yeah, that is it for this spread. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, all the shops that I have used will be listed down below in the description, along with any codes and coupons. And that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.